I've been seeing this whole thing with Jack Harlow and doing this interview and all that, and I don't see what the issue is. People are mad because Jack Harlow's going to neo soul and people want to gatekeep and all that. So let's go ahead and listen to the first part of when you talking about I got blacker. Why?
Is different. But there are people who I think retreat from a version of themselves out of kind of fear. And then there are people who alter a version of themselves with a purpose and direction. And I think what I was very struck by in the direction of this record is how kind of like end goal focused it felt. It didn't feel like running from something. It felt like heading confidently to something.
Thank you.
Tell the people if they haven't heard it yet what you're running to, but also why this and why now.
I think I've been recording a project for 2 years after Jackman, and it wasn't exciting me. I didn't feel like I was working on something that would surprise people. And I took a few weeks off because
So you notice how he pretty much saying, look, I got out of rap. I don't want to do rap. I want to do something that I want to do. But the one thing I want you to focus on is the interviewers. Listen to how the interviewers are trying to get these questions off, almost like without offending him, because he's coming from hip hop and going into a different genre of music.
I was getting to the point where I was dreading going to the studio. I mean, a really not a great space to be in, obviously. And I thought about, what do I actually want to do? What would intrigue me? And I think it just struck me that I would want to do something a little more egoless. I think as I've getting
Egoless. Everybody know hip hop is all about ego. We get on the mic, we brag, we let our shots off, we go at people, we battle, we brag about the money, the girls, the fame, the jewelry, the houses, the clothes, all that stuff. So he's in a different space of where he's trying to be musically, to where he want to do what make him feel better.
I'm getting older, I'm having more trouble reconciling being braggadocious on record. And it's a pillar of rap. It's part of the reason I love rap music.
So if you look at this interviewer right here, he's taking it in, but he's thinking of, but hip hop is all about money and bragging. Why would you give that up? That almost seems like what he's thinking, but he's trying to frame his questions in his head as Jack is talking right now.
Braggadocio of it, but I think I spent some time thinking about how can I make something that's true to me and lean away from.
The key part everybody is missing. Make music that's true to me. What do I gravitate to the most? Is it hip hop? Is it R&B? Is it country? Is it metal? Is it pop? Is it whatever it is? He wants to make music that he likes.
That, so. And then of course, just sonically what I was listening to, I love softer, more melodic stuff. So more than anything, I think I made this out of what do I want to hear?
Right there. What do I want to hear? You guys got to remember when an artist is in the studio, when they're making their music, they're the first audience. They're the first listener besides the producer and whoever else is in the studio. But what words do I want to hear come out of my mouth? What do I want to say? It reminds me of an Eminem bar that Eminem said, I write songs for me, fuck what you like. Eminem could have been saying that in jest, but Eminem is always, listen to the music M puts out. Eminem will put out music that he wants to put out. I write songs for me, F what you like. It's basically like that. What does Jack want to hear?
More than ever. Not a combination of what do I want to hear and what else can I accomplish within what I want to hear. Just solely what do I want to hear. So we had a lot of rules, which I could tell you about when we were making it, but I just, I think it just felt good to make something committed and concise and not, I didn't want to hedge. So yeah, there's a lot that went into it, but it's a good place to start.
The things that you had been making leading up to that epiphany, where do you think they were landing? What's on the cutting room floor?
Great question. It had both. It had DNA from before Jackman, and it also had like
So now I'm gonna skip to the all important part, Everybody was talking about. Let's see what he's talking about.
That.
Well, I didn't say I'm doing away with my privilege.
No.
Decision. That's what it's all good.
Everything's good. That's an ego. That's a position of ego.
That's interesting. I think you're right. I think ego cannot be destroyed. I'm not necessarily interested in doing away with it.
Egoless.
I don't know if that's actually possible.
Right. Everybody has an ego.
Well, I think it's something we live with and we approach in different ways.
Especially in your job.
Yeah, I think so. And I think it's all about how you choose to react to what your ego's telling you. And so you're right. I'm reconciling the power that comes into some of these relationship dynamics. But I think sometimes the best...
See, look at the interviewer. He's antsy to get these questions off. It's almost like he has to hold his mouth so he won't overspeak Jack. So as Jack is talking, he don't want to say anything to disrupt the flow of what Jack is talking about to get his thoughts off. But he's also questioning, you're a white rapper coming into a black space to talk, to sing, or whatever you want to do in this new music genre that you in.
What you can do is say, hey, this is a group decision. That's what it's all good. That's what it's all good
Doesn't
means
work.
to me.
Take
You're starting to speak for yourself.
You've
been behind this microphone for a few months. You got
years
some
of
power in your own.
experience.
We're just two grown-ups talking about life. That's all we're doing. Of not being attached to an outcome. That.
Well, I didn't say I'm doing away with my privilege.
No. Of course, we're going to get to that part.
Yes.
But that in and of itself is a privilege, to be able to be like, I'm not attached, to be the person who's beyond attached.
Oh yeah,
and let things
but that ain't even in my top 20 privileges.
Now, everybody wants to make it. Here's the one thing I hate. Let me show you right here.
to be like, I'm not attached, to be the person who's beyond attached.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
and let things
but that
go.
ain't even in my top 20 privileges.
You see this dude right here? I can't stand courtesy laughing. Don't laugh because you just want to laugh because you're trying to feel sound and quietness. You're really laughing because you're nervous. You're laughing. That joke wasn't that funny. So really, it's all nervous laughter, to be honest. And what it is that nervous laughter, you're feeling air, you're feeling space. You're also nervous at the same time because you know this whole interview is uncomfortable for the interviewer, not Jack. You can see Jack sitting there confident, answering the question, whatever. The interviewers are the ones that's nervous because they know the topics they're about to get into and what they're treading on is not easy for them to do, because mostly you're talking to, once again, a white guy getting to a black space, and they don't know how to frame these questions because they know Jack is cool with black people as well. And you're now in a black genre, so how do we ask these questions and play along and laugh? Because what's in our head, we can't let come out of our mouth, but we're going to frame it in these ways that we're going to let you say the answer to these questions.
Winter or summer?
That's why you're my winter, she's my...
Hold up, they got music in it.
Whatever.
So they were attached to an outcome.
This is a good song, ain't it?
Yeah, it's a great song.
Nah,
You've been watching a lot of movies that share themes with that song, it seems. We're going to talk about the
right you are. Right you are. Very observant. You know the winter, I feel like winter might have won. Yeah,
It
favorite
is
season.
winter. It is winter.
it is.
Can't talk to Jack Harlow without talking about race.
I would hope not.
Now,
I've had
here
a
we
version
go.
of this conversation
Here we go.
with Post Malone, Jelly Roll, MGK, Young Lean.
From me loving hip hop.
Eminem.
We've talked about it with Eminem.
Sure.
White rappers are afforded more freedom to change their genre at will. True or false?
I might have to think about that. What do you think?
I think, yeah, definitely. I think there is something about being a white rapper that first puts the chip on your shoulder, and I think that that's why a lot of the people I just mentioned, maybe Post Malone especially aside,
Like Post Malone got in the rap, did his thing. Now he doing something totally different. Jelly Roll got in the rap, did his thing. Now he's in something totally different. There is white rappers and there are white guys who rap. There's a big difference. White rappers just come out, Eminem, white rapper, Mac Miller, white rapper. MGK, he pretty much came out white rapper, got into the beef, ran the pop, got into the beef, and MGK been kind of bouncing back and forth, but I consider him more rap. He just got ran out of it, but his true love is rap. Whether I like him or not, whether people like him or not, that has nothing to do with this. That don't mean nothing. I'm just talking about specifically what you came in to do, what you're trying to do, then do you stay in rap or go into another genre? We know these people to come in. Yellow Wolf came out rap, went into another thing, and he goes back and forth, rap, rock, country, stuff like that. Go for it.
But yourself included, rapping your ass off is really important at the beginning. Like bars, like proving yourself, right? You could hear that in your early music.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Okay, this kush here in the gas station.
Music. Skip. Hold up.
You prove yourself, you break in, you're supported by all kinds of people. You've always had a diverse friend group. You grew up in a diverse place.
So now they're leading up to the question, how do we ask this question?
You have a diverse team. You have a diverse fan base. You become accepted. And then we're talking about privilege, you have the ability to say, I rapped my ass off. I'm not going to do that anymore, at least for now. And radio programmers, award shows, press, like people take you seriously if you do that. If a black rapper wants to do something completely sonically adventurous, it can often be treated as a whim or something to be ignored or a joke. That's my personal feeling.
You're framing it through the lens of intent, and I also think of it often through the lens of reception and landing places. Country music, for example, has become a safe landing place for former white rappers.
And you can look at Jack. Look at Jack's face. He's kind of getting to the point like, ask the question. Just ask. What are you getting at?
Rock music has become a safe landing place. These are sort of pre-existing industry structures that welcome a famous person who got famous. I see the smile. It's great to see.
And Jack is like, get to the point.
I think I'd like to hear your answer to Joe's question, but also then talk about what I feel is like the radical twist of what you have chosen.
I was hoping that he would say that.
Sorry.
But you're giving him the answer, the good answer.
It's the right answer, but sorry.
You look at Jack's face, he's kind of like, get to the fucking point.
I'll shut up now.
What John's saying is
What is your question?
You didn't
There it is. What is it? Let's address the elephant in the room right now.
I'll piggyback off what John's saying. John's saying you didn't retreat into a whiter genre. In fact, you arguably went into...
And look how this interviewer is looking at the other interviewer for confirmation because they both nervous as hell. They don't know if Jack gonna get angry. They're trying to soften this landing so hard that they're making themselves look ignorant.
Deeper into...
I got blacker.
Black music.
Yeah.
There it
deeper
is. I got blacker. Now, here's the thing. When you're talking about I got blacker, it doesn't mean him physically, him personally, him whatever did not get blacker. What it is Jack is saying, and he is tongue-in-cheek, is jokes, I got blacker, meaning I went into a blacker music. Blacker, quote-unquote blacker music. Hip-hop is basic N-word music, as a lot of white people has told me that I've heard them say out their mouth, oh, this is that nigger music, da-da-da. But neo soul R&B is like black feelings, depth, black to your roots, to the beginning, the feelings, all that, the black experience, as they say, that Jack is saying, oh yeah, I didn't go to rock, to country, to whatever. I went even deep into black music, deeper into a black genre of music. Hip hop, neo soul, I went deep in. I got blacker. Not him. All these people flipping out over him talking about I got black. Is at the point is stupid. Y'all can be mad at me all the hell y'all want, because here's what I'm gonna say. Do I listen to Jack Harlow's music? No, I don't. Have I heard it? Yes, I have. I've heard his music. He has put out some things. I'm like, okay, you know, it is what it is. But this whole gatekeeping thing, the whole thing about gatekeeping, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 then. If people want gatekeeping, that I'm seeing in comments of other reactors talking about it, because all y'all talking about the same shit. If you want to gatekeep, go all the way with it then. Go all the way. Don't listen to white nobody. When a white rapper come in, don't listen to none of them. Go all the way with it. Don't listen to their music. They don't listen to ours. Pull Beyonce out of country. BX the Plug. Pull him out of country. What else? No black people. Y'all better not go into rock. Don't go into metal. Don't go into nothing that's white. Because if you're going to gatekeep all the way. Go all the way 100 with it. Because that's the stupidest thing about it. Me personally, I listen to music because I like it. I don't care who it is. You could be Japanese, Korean, Asian, K-pop, jazz, blues, heavy metal, rock, rap, neo soul, whatever. I'ma listen to what I like. I don't care who's singing. All y'all talking about, y'all invited him to the imaginary cookout. All this crap. Then don't listen to nobody white. And the main thing is, the neo soul artists that have come out that are black, y'all ain't covering them. Y'all ain't listening to them. You ain't covering them. You ain't supporting them. You ain't doing that. Neo soul was great in the 90s. D'Angelo pretty much kicked neo soul off. But there are, as I say, blue-eyed soul. Look it up. It's the thing where you have people doing almost like neo soul music. Think about the artist Beck. Beck was hip-hop, rap, rock, metal, neo soul, country. Beck went all over the damn place. But everybody took him serious because he loved it. Jack is doing what he likes to do. Jack is doing, like he said, what sounds good to me, to my ears, what I want to do. Everybody's allowed to have that. All these artists are allowed to have that one album they just want to do because they want to do it. Like he said, this is really what I want to do. The bragging and all that and rap, all that stuff is cool, but yeah, I want to listen to what I want to listen to. So the whole thing of I got blacker, people are getting all in the uproar over it because it's stupid that they even doing it. And he talking about cancel. I mean, I've seen all the memes. I ain't gonna lie, that shit funny as hell. Twitter just lit them up. But the shit was funny. The messed up thing about this is, why are we so focused on race once again? Who cares? If you don't like it, don't listen to it. A lot of y'all gonna say, well, I ain't. Good. Jack is not expecting his fans to come over to start listening to his music. He's like, this is what I'm putting out. This is what I'm gonna play. Because this is what I want to do. You listen to it, cool. If you don't, cool. But I'm putting this out regardless. That's how it is. But all y'all freaking out over him saying I got blacker. It's the most Charmerlane to go, oh, I don't like it. I listen to a lot of neo soul and I don't like these. So what? Who cares? And then there's other YouTubers that I don't like it. I don't say that. Oh, he could have worded it wrong, but what he did was he addressed the elephant in the room. Just say it, I got blacker. That's what you're trying to say. You didn't go to country rock or whatever. You went even more into a black genre. I got blacker. That's what you're trying to say, right? I went deeper into that genre of music. That's all what it is, y'all. And y'all tripping over this dude because he said it. It's a joke. It's tongue-in-cheek. I knew exactly what he meant when he said it. And y'all, the funny thing about people is that they get in their feelings first and they tune out everything else that a person's saying, or they forget to read the room, facial expressions, or all that because they don't want to. They're already in their feelings. Their mind is made up. Oh my God, he got blacker. I can't believe this. And they run to Twitter. They clipping it. They're putting all these videos. They're going off and on. It's stupid. So go ahead, Jack. Talk your shit.
Into blackness. So was that conscious? Was that a little twist on the
like
typical
he said,
move that
I
white
got
rappers
more
make,
into
which
black.
really went deeper into
I got blacker.
Black music.
Yeah.
deeper into blackness.
Yeah.
So was that
I got deeper into blackness. More black music into a black genre. Let's go.
That conscious? Was that a little twist on the typical move that white rappers make, which is to retreat back into traditionally white sounds?
It certainly made what I already wanted to do even more appealing. Absolutely.
Because you like pushing that boundary, that line?
I think I love black music. I love the sound of black
Who among
music.
us?
I love black music. There it is. To me, I've always said music don't have a color. Music is music, but I get the context of it. Hip hop, rap, black music. Metal, white music. R&B, that go either way. Neo soul, black music. Pop, go any way. Traditionally more white, as they would say, but he went more towards how the culture of music and surrounding neo soul and hip hop is. I went deeper into that part of what I like to hear and what I want to put out. Would it be a great album? Who knows? People are trashing it before it even got out. A lot of people don't like Jack Harlow because when he came out during the pandemic with the TikTok videos and everybody was, everybody was into it. It was fun. It was nice little hip hop, but he got big off of that. Like what, 2 or 3 years? He had #1 songs and all that. But you know what? Like he said, I like what I like.
I see.
Yeah, I love the sound of black music.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm hyper aware of the politics of today, that safer landing spot that a lot of my white contemporaries have found. And of course, it appealed to me to do something that I felt like at a time when there's plenty of people expecting me to take some of the routes y'all are taking.
Yeah.
To take the route that not only might not be expected, but is also the one I genuinely want to take. So all the stars aligned in that way for me.
The route I genuinely want to take, not the route y'all expect me. Oh, he gonna get into hip hop, do some rap music, and then he gonna jump into pop or jump into metal or country. No, I went into the music I genuinely like. He's a young man, and he's trying to find his voice. He's trying to find what he likes to do. Like you said earlier, the braggadocious rap and all that was cool, but it really isn't me. So I'm doing what I want to do.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm not gonna pretend like what you're talking about. I was like, I guess you're right. I knew that there were multiple things appealing about this route, but I also came to the decision, I'm proud to say, off of what feels good in my ear. I love R&B music. I love the sound of soft, intimate, melodic music.
So why are y'all mad? Because that's what he wants to do. I don't get it. Why are y'all mad? Because he wants to do. Now y'all can look at me like, man, you caping for me. I'm not caping for him. I'm caping for a person to do what the fuck they want to do. If he want to get into this type of music, then hey, so be it. That don't mean I gotta listen to it. That don't mean y'all gotta listen to it. That don't mean anybody gotta listen to it. His whole thing is, I'm putting out this music. Whether y'all like it or not, look at the interviewers uncomfortable as hell because they expected him to be there, so they don't know how to even talk about this because it deals with a black, topic. But like Jack's saying, I'm cool with it. I'm gonna do what I want to do. That's all it is. Let's go.
Yeah.
I want to be understood. I want to write melodies that invite people to sing along.
Does it mean it gotta be good? That don't mean it's gonna be good. That don't mean it's gonna be anything. What it means is he's doing what he wants to do. That's all it is. I just want to make music that invites people in. If you're feeling it, come, come sing along. Come listen to it with me. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Jack Harlow album that you might expect if
Now, let's go to 2458. There's another one that he had right here. Let's start here.
a lot of people go in the other direction.
I would say so, especially in this modern era.
Right.
I think because
The punch-in era.
for sure, and it's more feeling driven.
Yeah.
I got back to the feeling driven style on this album. I started with melodies. There's a few songs that I had an idea for a concept for, but in general, I'm following the melody that felt good. And so I think that naturally created a lot of space.
And that probably came out of the melodics and the harmonics of the live band setup,
Absolutely.
where you're hearing different pockets as opposed to a 4-bar, 8-bar
But it also comes from a different intention. You know, I didn't make this album to say, I'm gonna let these people know what I feel and what I think of myself and what I think of the world. That wasn't the goal, which is often the goal, making rap music for me.
Right.
It's like, I'm gonna get my point of view across
Right.
and put a lot of high end on my vocal and turn it up.
It's detailed and you're right in people's ears.
And make sure every syllable is audible.
Right.
This time it was much more, I'm just another instrument.
You're
And
an
that goes-
instrument in the ensemble.
Yeah, and that goes back to the egoless quality. It's like, of course, I'd love for people to hear what I'm saying, and if they don't notice what I said to the fourth listen, that's fine. I just want to.
That's it. I don't care if you don't know what I said. That's fourth. I'm just putting out what I want to put out. How hard is it for y'all to understand about getting in y'all goddamn feelings about it? Like, I don't get it. It's like when people get mad. Well, y'all, Eminem's invited to the cookout. Eminem's in the cookout. But the minute y'all heard something he said when he was fucking 15, man, fuck Eminem. This is why he don't let everybody to cookout. Oh my God. Oh my God. Everybody panicking because Eminem said something when he was 15 that he apologized for profusely. He said, yeah, I said it. I was mad. I was dating a black girl. And here's what I said. Yada, yada, yada. M is still M. It don't take away his music, the awards, the none of that. People, especially in our culture of black people, need to get over this whole thing with gatekeeping. Once again, if you're going to gatekeep, go all the way with it. Don't listen to no white people. Don't, like, if anybody come into rap, R&B, neo soul, whatever, don't listen. Don't give it the time of day. If you want to gatekeep, go all the way. Don't watch no movies with no white people in it and all, since y'all want to gatekeep. But y'all don't even support the black shows that be on. They last a few years, unless it's highly popular, then it's gone. And y'all don't market nothing, you don't do nothing. That's the thing with black culture. Like, y'all don't support the neo soul artists that's out now. In the 90s, hell yeah, neo soul was supported. Big time. Now, CeeLo Green dropped something, Bruno Mars dropped something, I forgot somebody else. Y'all ain't listening to that. Y'all ain't supporting it. Y'all mad. Why? Because it's different. Y'all want to stick to your rap, your regular R&B, the trash R&B that's out now, the rap that's out now. But that don't mean nobody's listening to neo soul. Neo soul really wasn't in the mainstream market. It really wasn't the heights of it. Like when we had D'Angelo, Angie Stone, Lauryn Hill, Erykah Badu. I mean, they was the peak of neo soul. Like they was out there, and there's others. They was peak. Like hell, I don't listen to neo soul, but I was listening to them because the music was great. Now you don't hear people listen or even talking about neo soul unless I really specifically look for those YouTube channels or I'm specifically listening for that music. But Jack wants to get into it. Let him get into it. If it flops, it flops. He don't care. Why do y'all care what he's doing? It's y'all have to listen, but y'all mad about it. Like, come on.
To be pleasant. I wanted to add something to my discography that could be enjoyed passively. I don't feel like I've accomplished that yet.
So you're okay with this playing in
See?
a coffee shop?
I would hope it does, yeah.
Wait, right here.
I don't feel like I've accomplished that yet.
So you're okay with this playing in a coffee shop?
I would hope it does, yeah. I would love that. I just want it to be endlessly enjoyable. I mean, when we were mixing, this is the lowest.
You're lower in the mix. Way
this
lower
is the
in the
lowest
mix.
I've ever let myself be. I wanted to be more impressionist instead of a high def photograph of check Jack out.
How do you think of yourself as a singer versus as a rapper? Are you as good a singer as you are a rapper?
No. I
See, he's not coming in talking about I'm the greatest singer and all that. No, I'm not. I'm just doing this for me. This is what I want to put out. But people are in their feelings. Like, God dang.
No. I still think of myself as a rapper. Like, I still would prefer for people, you know, if they only get one term to introduce me, I like being a rapper.
That's even now, after this
Even
record.
after making something melodic, I would love for people to refer to me as a rapper first.
Okay.
And I think I'm limited as a singer. I think part of what, you know...
This is the thing nobody's talking about. They're not talking about the rest of the interview where he's answering the questions of being in this genre, this neo soul. I'm not that great of a singer. I'm a better rapper than I am singer. Once again, I'm making something for me.
Maybe part of my approach to making something melodic was, Let me see where am I registered and what notes I can hit sweetly, and let's lean into those. Because you hear these beats and they present a key, and I play around on the mic and I finally land somewhere that sounds suitable to me, and
suitable to him. If people like it, let it breathe. If they don't like it, let it breathe. It is what it is. It's for, once again, y'all just so out of pocket right now. Like, this whole race thing is stupid. And especially, and I hate to say it, in the times, the climate we're in with races at all-time high, only us will bring up race again and try to we can't have nothing. Nobody took neo soul from us. Nobody took hip hop from us. If you didn't want them in, you shouldn't have listened. Beastie Boys, Third Base. Hell, you let Vanilla Ice in, then here come Eminem. Vanilla Ice killed it for everybody until Eminem came in, and here come everybody else that's a white rapper coming in. Y'all either heard about them or you didn't, but they're in. It ain't hurting you. It ain't stopping nothing moving. It ain't stopping nothing. It ain't stopping hip hop. It ain't stopping rap from existing. It ain't Jack Harlow and neo soul is not stopping neo soul from existing. He's just in it. Now, oh, he's colonizing. Colonizing what? He's just in it. He's doing it. There's more, I guarantee you, there's more neo soul artists than there will ever be white artists, and ain't no white artist gonna overtake rap. Just like we did not overtake country. Beyonce being in country, they didn't want her ass in. She in anyway and won some awards. Country is the ultimate gatekeepers. Besides hip hop is next. Country don't give you no shot. Hip hop, rap is next. Because, well, we created it, and we did, and it's the struggle, and it's the that. We are so far beyond that now. We in the 2000s. Like, get over it. Everybody is rapping. You're not banging a hammer that big for Puerto Ricans, Canadians. If you're gonna gatekeep again, gatekeep all the way. Why is Cardi B popular? Why is what's the other fucking Doja Cat? Why is she in there? Why is oh shoot, Nicki Minaj? Why is she in there? Y'all bumping them too. Y'all making them famous. They females, but y'all want to gatekeep what you want to gatekeep. You can't pick and choose who you want to gatekeep to. That's stupid. Y'all picking and choosing. There is no gatekeeping. No, there ain't.
Play in that space. I mean, but you listen to the album, like some of the biggest feedback I've gotten is constructive criticism, I would say, is, maybe.
And that's the other thing. Instead of criticizing him, why don't y'all critique him and give him constructive criticism? Hey, you need to hit this note like this. Hey, why don't you make this type of sound? Or why don't you do this? Or let's not put this album out. Here's your strongest suits. Let's do this. Let's do John B. White, one of the best art neo soul white people that ever got in. John B was awesome. Y'all didn't go off on them that bad. Everybody was like, who is this dude? Until they finally seen him, and it was like, John B's white. We got social media deep right now, where everything is out in the open. Jack Harlow's talking about it and all that. So instead of give him constructive criticism, hey, try this, try that, da-da-da. Or somebody can be like, you know what, this just ain't for you. Or maybe towards somewhere in the album, he really start hitting the notes. And the next album, if he does another one, is great. Yeah. Then what? Y'all ain't gonna listen to it anyway, but if it is great, hey. But if not, okay, so what? But at least he did something that he wants to do. He's trying to discover his voice and who he is and who he wants to be. And y'all Negroes up here pissed.
Feedback I've gotten is constructive criticism, I would say, is, maybe you could put a little more power behind there.
Right,
maybe
it's
you
all
could
sort of one.
Yeah, there's a little monotony to it. But I think.
Do you feel like you're singing from your chest, or you feel like you're singing more from up here?
It definitely ain't down here.
Do you have a vocal coach?
No.
Never did.
I've met with vocal coaches throughout my career.
So this is him really trying to get it out there. Like he says, not coming from the diaphragm where you need to sing from. It's just coming from here. I'm trying. That's all really he's saying. I'm trying, guys. I'm just trying. But it's like he said, what sounds good to me in my ears, what I like to do. Whether we like it or not is irrelevant. It's what he likes and what he wants. If he's satisfied with it, put it out there.
Breath control.
But for this album, the intent of this album wasn't to prove to people I could sing.
It was to be raw.
It wasn't even that. It was to make music that sounded really good to me, the best I could.
There's your answer. Like, oh my God, let's go.
It wasn't even that. It was to make music that sounded really good to me, the best I could, and find the spots in my voice that are sweet, and that's where I want to land.
There's a video.
And y'all other reactors who need to learn to listen to a whole damn interview before you jump on the train of everybody else, y'all all regurgitating the same shit. But it seemed like none of y'all really watched the interview. Company Man, who else? Curtis King, Screwface, my boy Charles Brown. I like all y'all might, like if I'm not making content, I'm watching y'all content. But this topic right here has now brought me out to start doing commentary. Because some of y'all just missed the point. You're reading headlines and you're just going off of it. Or you don't read the room, you get in your feelings, you say something else. And I'm watching what all y'all are saying. And I believe y'all are not listening. You're hearing what he's saying, you're not listening to what he's saying. And I expect more from y'all, especially Curtis King. You're an artist. Like, if you don't like it, you don't like it. But at the same time, still, Company Man, you journalism, like, come on, man. You really got to watch these things and all that. Me being a therapist and me understanding body language and tone and inflections and how people saying things, I'm watching and I'm listening. That's my job, to listen, stay out of my emotions and stay out of my feelings. I have to watch how people talk, how they interact. Therapy and sociology is what I majored in, is what I got my master's in. So I have to hear context. I have to hear the full in depth. What was it about? What did they say? How did they say it? What was the tone of voice? I have to know these things before I respond. Not just hear and then fly off the handle. And the first thing I bring up is race and joking and oh my God, it's trash and it's booming, it's gatekeeping and da 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 da. It's fucking stupid. I don't play the race card unless it's extremely warranted. I like what I like. I listen to who I listen to, and I take from it what I take from it. I could go counter or I could go pro. All y'all right now are pro. Pro hate. I'm counter y'all because I'm listening to it as it's only music. Don't listen to it. It's a simple fucking answer. Let's go, man.
Out there of you singing with the loop.
The interviewers are worse than Jack. The interviewers are the ones setting them up to answer these questions because they don't know how to ask it. That's the problem. Even when he said I got blacker, they didn't know how to. So Jack addressed the elephant in the room for them. That's the problem. They didn't know how to ask a question that was so easy. They had it. The setup was great. Hey, you know, some people go into country, rock, metal, da da da, and you know, and then why just say? But you went to neo soul. What made you go into another form of a black genre? That's all you had to say. Boom, question. All right, and he would just answer it. So y'all hung up on this whole he got blacker shit. Don't get me started on the whole Monica shit. And I'm about to get to that in a minute.
You did Fly Me to the Moon, I believe.
Oh, music.
What I want from artists are surprises. That's what, and all you can do as an artist is put yourself in the shoes of the listener, and you only really have access to one listener, yourself. So I just
There it is. There it is.
pretend I'm the listener. I just like surprises, but I don't think that was the moment I realized, oh, I'd like to do something about it. I think my whole career I've thought, you know, eventually it would be nice to focus on melody for a bit.
Can you talk a little bit about some of the touchstones?
So let's go to 3140.
So okay.
You and John answer.
I'll put it like this. It ain't a cowboy hat.
It's
You
not
get what I'm saying?
Yes, I was gonna say. So name 3 Immortal Technique songs.
Immortal Technique is a very popular underground rapper. And they're trying to set him up because it goes to when he didn't know who Brandy was. When he has the interviews when they asked him who's Brandy and he didn't know, and they finally realized that, oh, it's Ray J's sister. But him and Brandy, they hashed out, they talked. But you gotta remember, Jack was 24 years old. Brandy was out 24 years prior to him. Brandy got him beat by 20-something years. So how would a kid know? People got mad because he didn't know who Brandy was. Damn, I'm 50 and I'm not gonna know a lot of people from the 70s and some maybe the 80s. I get listed a lot because I grew up in the 80s. But you ask me, well, whose songs? I don't fucking know. I was a kid. Or hella young. So him being in music, people expect, and what it is, because he's white and because he's in hip hop, they set him up to fail with that question. They knew he wouldn't know because he's young. He's 24, so they figure you're an artist. You should know every artist and da. Ray J is out more in the public atmosphere than Brandy is. Brandy's like in the background doing her thing, whatever. Ray J's out more, so more people are gonna know Ray J than they're gonna know Brandy anyway. So that's all that is. That's why he said, you ain't catching me up in this one. Hell no. Because he may not know Immortal Technique. You gotta remember, Jack floats around with the mainstream artists, so that don't mean he has to know every single rapper that come out. He knows who he knows. It's like I know who I know in hip hop. Like I'm learning different rappers in hip hop doing this YouTube thing. But that don't mean I gotta know everybody. And being an artist don't make me more privileged to know more artists, especially before my time or when I was a baby.
I got none for you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
See?
It's too easy. What?
And that interviewer knew exactly what he was doing because he knew he did not know Brandy. That's why he said, okay, I'm just messing up. It's too easy. Yeah, you're trying to set him up. Let's go. Now people probably gonna be mad because he don't know Immortal Technique.
But it is not a cowboy hat. It is very specifically allied with a moment like.
Now let's go to 32. 32, 42. Oh, we still in the same thing.
Before this album started, I owned that hat. But
okay, now let's go to 54. The old name of Monica. Now that right there.
in the wrong place. I love when I meet a man named Adrian.
Okay.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Adrian. I love the name Adrian.
For a man.
Well, it can be for both.
Sure.
But I'm saying I love when I.
Now here's the thing where the whole Monica shit came up. Context. Context.
She an idea? Who's Monica? She an idea?
I just have always loved that name. I think that name is so pretty. I've always liked it. It's just like how I feel about the name Adrian. For a man, I love the name Adrian.
For a man.
Well, it can be for both.
Sure.
But I'm saying I love when I meet a man named Adrian.
Okay.
I'm like, okay. So
Because that's a strong sounding name. Monica is a very pretty name, where Adrian is a very strong sounding name. A lot of us, whether you admit it or not, have names that you just love. Like my mom loves the name Ariel. That's her name, Ariel. She loves that name. Me and my brothers, unfortunately, became our boys, so she couldn't name us Ariel. I love the name Monica. Hell, I dated a girl named Monica. And see what? Malaysia, I've always liked Malaysia. I love that name for, female. Malaysia, Monica. There's certain names that just sounds good, especially for a female. And especially the name matches that person. It's just some people have favorite names. Like, people love my name, LaCaine. Oh, LaCaine, that's different. Where your parents get LaCaine from? LaKaine, LaCaine. People love that name. It's a very strong sounding name. Or yeah, that's a martial arts name or a hip hop name. It's just some people have their favorite names. So he named it Monica. And if you really think about it, remember, he didn't know who Brandy was. Brandy and the singer Monica had a song called That Boy Is Mine, Brandy and Monica. So he could be kind of teasing by naming it Monica because he didn't know who Brandy was. But the ultimate stretch I have heard through this whole thing is people call Monica, and he named it Monica. Think about it, my nigga. What? Nobody has ever said that about the name Monica because he's white and he named his album Monica. People keep saying, oh yeah, he named it my nigga. My nigga. No, stop with the reaching. It's so stupid. Like it's the ultimate reach. This man can't do nothing without y'all criticizing him. Once again, you don't have to listen to the fucking album. You don't even have to listen. You don't even have to like him. Do I listen to him? No. If he sings something that catches my ear on this album that's being trashed everywhere, or his rap music that I may like, I'm gonna listen to it. Oh, I like that. But this whole gatekeeping and you got to keep it, and it's just, I don't like it. And I love the fact that we have hip hop, we have rap, we have neo soul as something we created. There's blues and jazz and rock, and there's so many genres of music. And this whole idea of gatekeeping and what they don't let us do this and that. Who cares? If you want to do it, do what you want to do. That's basically it. If you want to do something, do it. If you want to be a black man in heavy metal, do it. If you want to be a black man playing hockey, which they are, do it. If you want to be a black man playing tennis or foosball or cornhole, whatever, do it. If you want to get into rock and you're black, do it. Fuck the gatekeeping. Your music sound good, the people will come. That's all it is. Let's go, man. I get so sick of this race thing and this whole gatekeeping. If you're going to gatekeep, go all the way with it. Go all the way with it. Don't listen to no white person, no black person should be over here. Nope, bring your ass back over here. No, nope. Oh, you white? Okay, you get your ass out. Wait, we gotta stop letting them in. And if they do come in and do it, what the fuck you gonna do about it? Nothing. You ain't gonna listen to it. You ain't gonna go up and tell them, man, you need to quit rapping. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna make nobody stop doing what they want to do, or even if they're good at it, what they want to do. People just don't want to listen to nobody just because of the color of their skin. Oh man, fuck it, they white, they rapping. No, fuck that, I ain't listen to. There's white rappers, and there's white people who try to rap because that's their springboard to get into something else. And so what? Man, he just came in hip hop, used this up, and he went on the rock. You didn't want him anyway, so why does it matter? You didn't pay to listen to him. You didn't pay for his album and none of that. So how is it hurting you? It's not. It's our culture. So what? So what? You ain't gonna do nothing about it except bitch and moan and complain. Support the people you need to support or want to support. Blow them up. And maybe, just maybe, that might be so intimidating it keeps white people out like, oh shit, this hip hop's hardcore, man. Oh, I can't hang with them. Oh man, this neo soul is too soulful. It's too. Now that's the black experience. I can't do it. Nah, let me step out because that's for them. It sounds great. I'ma dabble with it at home in my own time, but I'm not gonna try to put out no album competing with these people because they're too good. That's how you gatekeep, make your shit better. That's all you gotta do instead of crying about it.
Wild.
Top 5 Adrians.
You don't know any of the ones I know.
Damn.
I got some Adrians in my own.
In your pocket. You got
yeah,
pocket
like
Adrians.
Brody's probably 7.
Yeah.
You know
Wow.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
Damn.
I know
A
some
challenge.
Adrians.
A challenge.
And he's a beast. But I know some Adrians.
Yeah.
But yeah, Monica's just a pretty name, man. And it's the passive thing we were talking about. You want the music to sound good forever. I want the album title to be something I can say forever and enjoy saying it.
And you know what? And I get it. I definitely get where he's coming from. Naming the album Monica, it sounds neo-soul-ish. It sounds R&B-ish. I get exactly what he was doing with it. Monica. Oh, he named it Monica. Okay, let me listen to it. It sounds like it has good music on it, or whether it's at the coffee shop or the library or whatever the fuck you at. But I get what he did. It does have that sound to it. Now, if his sound of music matches the title of the album, then you got a great album. If the sound of his music don't match the title, but it got people to listen to it, whether his fans come or he gains new fans, so be it. If he gains new fans and his fans come over, okay, fine. But he just needs to gain traction, and that's all he's trying to do is gain traction. To put it out there, and how it's perceived and received is how it is. But who's grading his album? Black people. I guarantee you, nothing but black people. White people might just hate it just because he's in the black genre. Black people gonna trash it because he's white and he's in the black genre. So he can't win. Nowhere he can't win unless somebody comes along like he said earlier. I'm just learning this, so I don't have a vocal coach or anything like that. But if a vocal coach steps up and say, you know what, you got potential, or I see what you're trying to do there, or you know what, let me go ahead and put this out for you, boom. And then he might have a great album. But the title Monica, I get what he's doing. It's a nice album name.
Monica's just a pretty name, man. And it's the passive thing we were talking about. You want the music to sound good forever. I want the album title to be something I can say forever and enjoy saying it and enjoy hearing it.
Right before the last track, you hear your parents talking about their love story.
Well, okay, that's pretty much the interview. The rest of you talking about, but again, I had to make the video because I got tired of hearing it, and I'm probably going to start making a lot more commentary videos on top of the reaction videos, because this is definitely my reaction and commentary at the same time. But I get what Jack is doing. He wants to make music that he likes. He wants to, and that, like I said, the stretch of Monica, my nigga, that is so stupid. Any of y'all reactors, whatever, hear this and y'all want to talk about it with me, I'm right here. I'll discuss it with you. Leave a comment in my thing if you want, or email me, facefamous316@gmail.com. And if y'all want to have me on and we talk about it, cool, because I am the counteract to all the hate that he's getting. I'm the voice of reason where I don't get my emotions to think about it. So facefamous316@gmail.com. Y'all want to talk to me about this? Cool, I'm here. But I don't mind Jack doing it or trying it. Hell, I don't listen to neo soul as it is, so I really don't have an opinion one way or the other. Now, that don't mean I don't like it, I don't listen to it. There's a difference before y'all get in y'all feelings. Well, how the fuck you gonna say, and you don't listen? No, I don't listen to it, because I am a hip-hop head through and through. But I know and like neo soul. I do like it. I love it. I just don't listen to it. Because what that look like me riding in the car just listening to neo soul? If I'm in the mood to just sit back and really chill and all that, yeah, I'll play it. Hell, I may play some Smokey Robinson, I may play some Temptations and all that. That don't mean I go around bumping it. My day is all hip hop. My life is hip hop because I do a hip hop channel. But in my spare time, it's hip hop. It is what it is. But that's my thoughts on it. Let me know what y'all think. I know a lot of people going to disagree and all that. I don't give a fuck. So that's just my thing. Bro, do your thing. If it flops, it flops. If it's a success, it's a success. It's that fucking simple. We don't own music as black people. We created it. You can say we own it. That in a sense, yes, we own hip hop. We created it. We own neo soul. We kind of really catapulted it because it kind of already existed. It's black music as well. But ain't nobody kicking nobody out. Like, gone with that bullshit. Once again, hit me up, facefamous316@gmail.com if you want to talk about it. Or leave a comment in my damn comment section. I'm the judge, you the jury, it's your boy LaCane, and we're Face Famous. You see it? Oh, my comment section might be lit.